organizing team work. Well, it's in general all of student work, but I have this lovely bin container that I actually put on a GoFundMe for my classroom that has these bins that are organized by groups. So I have 5 to 6 groups per students. Those or 5 to 6 groups of students. Those are all their reading books that they do. But I color coordinate pretty much everything in my class, and the class knows this. So reading materials are red, math materials are blue, writing and grammar is purple, and then science and social studies, I kind of have it split between the two things in green. And so what they do is materials getter at the beginning of reading time. It needs to get this bin, put it in their team. And when they put it in their team, they just hand out the folders to each person. So students know to put the spirals inside their folders. And so that one goes there. This one goes to this student. And then this one goes to this student. And so they know that, and then they go put the bin away really quick. And so then all of the students have their workout, and then they can also double check that everyone has everything back at the end. And so it helps me to eliminate papers that are lost. They take notes in their spirals, and so they keep those kind of in the middle. I try not to put them in the pockets because it'll rip it. The right side is right on, I got it done, and so they put the papers that they're finished with on the right. And L is, I still have something left I need to do. So they put those pages in that side of their folder. And then when it's time to pack everyone up, they, the materials getter make sure they collect the piles of the folders and the spirals, and they'll put them on top of each other and then stick them right back into the bin. Each bin in reading has these little shapes in them. A Kagan strategy is called talking chips, so I'll just talk about that really fast. I use talking shapes, so team 1 has red trapezoids, team 2 has orange squares, team 3 has yellow hexagons. Sorry about the bell. And they put these shapes in the middle of them when reading starts, so the material getter knows to put them in the middle. So if we're having a class discussion or a conversation, each person has a chance to talk by taking a shape. So if one person wants to, in this case here's Isaiah's desk, but if he wants to talk about something, he takes a shape, and then his chance of talking's done, and then another student takes it, and then another student takes it. In this case, this is a group of 3 students. Sometimes I have 4, sometimes I have 5, so however many shapes are there. So those kind of stay with the bin as well. And so then the materials getter just has to put everything back, make sure that it fits in nice, and then they take the bin back and stick it in their slot. And then I can tell who's ready to go and what needs to be done. Math is blue. They keep their math journals and workbooks in here. Usually they stick them inside their folders, but if I'm grading them, I just slide them back into whatever team they need to belong in. And then the same thing with their science and social studies books. So that's kind of how I keep a lot of my work organized. I have the teams responsible for it, and when they do really good, they can get team points for it, which I'll do a separate video on that. All right, thanks.